Mets hosting the Brewers, and the Brewers are plus 158 on the money line. The Mets are minus 190. The over-under, 8.5 runs. The Brewers getting a run and a half on the run line at minus 125, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Mets laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 105, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. Neither one of these pitchers pitched against the opposing team either last year or this year. The Brewers are 5-5 as a team in Ray's last 10 appearances. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched and 4.5 strikeouts per game in those last 10 appearances. And for Verlander, the Mets are 3-6 in his last 9 starts. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched and 4.9 strikeouts per game in those games. Head-to-head, the home team is 7-3. The home team's on a 4-game winning streak. The Brewers are 6-4 against the Mets in the last 10. The Brewers are on a 4-game winning streak against the Mets. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line. The favorite or the underdog getting or laying runs is 5-5. There have been 2 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, including the last game they played against each other. The over has hit in their last 3. The over is 8-2, and the over 8.5 runs is also 8-2. The last 4-game set that they played against each other was this year. It led into last year, but this year was a 3-game set, and the Mets lost every one of those games 10-0, 9-0, and 7-6. And if you go back one more for last year, they lost that game 6-0. Now, in their last handful of games overall, the Brewers are 6-4 in their last 10, and the over/under is 5-5 in their last 10 games. They are 2-2 in their last 4. 6 runs, 8 runs, 6 runs, 9 runs. 1 run and a loss, 7 runs and a win, 2 runs and a loss, 5 runs and a win. For the Mets, they are 4-6 in their last 10. The under is 5-4-1 in their last 10, and they are 1-4 in their last 5. 18 runs, 6 runs, 6 runs, and 13 runs. 8 runs and a loss, 1 run and a loss, 4 runs and a win, 6 runs and a loss. And it just seems like Verlander's on the mound, and Verlander is not what he was. I'm just not sure if I should trust them and trust the home team stat, or if I should trust the Brewers. I'm going to trust the home team stat and just kind of roll with it and see if the Mets do what they're supposed to do in this game. But we did have a few one-run games, so I'm going to hedge my bets here, especially since the Mets bullpen likes to fall apart. I'm going to take the Mets with the money line. I'm going to take the Brewers getting the runs, and I'm going to go over in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.